What happens after you file a case? You get 4 hearings a year, out of which 3 are ineffective. Your case is decided in 20 years. What happens at the end of 20 years? You have a decision. You have an appeal. Then you pay more court fees. You pay the lawyer some more. You pay that stenographer some more. You pay everybody. You pay for the rest of your life. Meanwhile, this bachada has become a nice cow and is giving milk, but you are not doing the drinking. Your neighbor is doing the drinking. Okay, this is what it is. What do I do about it? The answer is make sure you grab the bachada first. Then you can get a lawyer and fight the case, but make sure you grab the damn bachada. Here are the 7 noble truths about litigation and Indian courts. Rule 1, the first noble truth. The system is designed to punish the victim of a legal wrong, both civil and criminal. It's a sin to be a plaintiff or a petitioner in a court in India. Let's look at something as simple as a check bouncing case. Your check bounces. You have to go to court. You get a lawyer. When you get a lawyer in the criminal process, the thing that happens is you have to persuade the court first that a crime has been committed under the Negotiable Instruments Act, section 138. So first you go and make your statement. Then you get your banker to make his statement. And after all those uncles and aunts who have been sick and have caused adjournments, and the lawyers who have been on strike and the court never showed up, or the court clerk never showed up, or the judge never showed up, or your lawyer never showed up, whoever else didn't show up, you finally get to a point where you have established these 2 facts with 2 witnesses whose statements actually got recorded because the stenographer was actually there in court to do it, and 2 years have passed. Then you might get a summons to the guy whose check bounced. And meanwhile, for these 2 years, you've not been paid. At which point he comes and says, "Galti hogi sahab, ek aur check le lo." So you have spent 2 years practically as a criminal yourself in a criminal court, appearing with the same guys, with the fellows with the handcuffs and all that. Some of them with their bashed up faces. You've been part of that process for 2 years to collect your money. The guy simply came on the first date and said, "Terribly sorry, here's the money." Now it made more sense for you to make sure that he was the one going to court and not you. Which takes us to the second noble truth. The legal system is designed for the producer, not the consumer. Here's the deal. If you are a very powerful person, a very wealthy person, a celebrity, a high profile personality, and I'm distinguishing high profile from celebrity because those 6 murderers of that poor kid in that bus were not high, they were not celebrity, but they're really high profile today. You can get justice. There's no problem because the newspapers are covering it. Everybody will make sure that they look good. But if you're an ordinary person living next door, the legal system has no room for you. You're nobody. Nobody cares.